What's going on, guys? It's Orbital here, and today we're back with another Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. This time it's not a guide. I just want to talk about my first impressions of Dooku. Now, first of all, I wanted to get this video out the day of Dooku, but I've been kind of slacking, and I try to get as much game time as I can in very short amounts of time to see. I've only gotten about 2 games with Dooku, so I can't comment long term or get a guide out for him just yet because I haven't been able to upgrade him all the way because I get stuck on the hero side or in losing games. But my thoughts on Dooku are he's pretty good. He's already better than Grievous, because when Grievous came out he was a really buggy and bad mess, but Dooku so far he's pretty good. There's not a whole lot wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong actually. I feel like his lightsaber damage is like not the same as Grievous or maybe Obi-Wan, but it's very high damage. But his abilities is what I want to talk about. His abilities. Now, I think for Dooku, I wouldn't rate Dooku as a support character, but his exposed weakness ability is pretty damn good for helping take down Luke's or Rey's or whoever wants to run away from you. Makes them really slow, and I've found myself the victim of that a lot, that I just keep getting slowed down and killed when I'm fighting against Dooku. This gameplay though, when I was first trying to test him out, I was kind of slacking. I wasn't really doing too well, but I mean, I don't want to blame teammates too hard, but I mean, extra help could have been useful. His duelist ability is fine. It's great. I didn't know that it gave you unlimited stamina, which is a pretty good thing. I just fear that we'll get too many characters that have unlimited stamina in this game, but that, I think for right now it's fine. It would have been a much worse problem if they would have gave him like a health boost as well. But the way he uses his one hand, it has one hand behind his back, is just so cool looking. Everything about Dooku, how he looks, is really cool. I just wish we would have got his Dark Ritual skin, but they're gonna put that in like the next coming weeks or whatever. And his shock ability is really good. Obviously, my problem with a lot of time is I think abilities are longer than they are, so I wasn't getting like frustrated with his shock, but I was starting to see, oh, it has a small radius, and it's pretty consistent. It doesn't not work. Like the last couple of the games I want to talk really quick about, when I play as Luke, there's a lot of times I've been seeing where I push and I repulse now, and it's just not working. If I'm either on a solid ground or down low, it just doesn't work. But that's not a problem with Dooku. Dooku's abilities are 100% consistent. If you're in the range, it'll highlight a character in white if you can use the weakness ability on them, as you'll see right now on the screen, and then the shockwave as well. And as long as they're not blocking it, which kind of turns me off when I see them block my shock, but I mean, that happens to every character in the game. You can block pretty much anything. I think overall, he's a way better hero than Grievous at launch. I'm glad they didn't rush him out and mess anything up with him, because then that'll, some people, be a nail in the coffin if they keep putting out buggy heroes month after month. But yeah, Dooku, I don't know what there really is to say. Like, I'm kind of just talking about certain stuff, but Dooku's a really good hero. There's nothing really that I saw that's wrong with him. Trying to think of something. There's nothing, I really can't even think of anything that's wrong with Dooku. It's just everything about him, his mannerisms, his lightsaber, his abilities, his lightsaber fighting style, everything's there, and it works well. Oh, the 3 dashes. I think that's an interesting thing. I personally love the 3 dashes, but that also worries me in the sense that hopefully DICE knows not to put in a character with more. Like, if we got, it'd be time to draw the line if DICE put in a character that has like 5 or 6 dashes. or I know that the 3 dashes recharge faster, or put in the character who can't dash at all, but is like faster than Luke, like, so that's just something I'm wary about, because we already have characters that people who just run away as the fastest character in the game. We don't need more of that in this game. But I'm gonna be honest, like I was happy Dooku was coming to the game, but I'm not a big Dooku fan. I love Dooku, but I'm not as excited for Dooku as I'm gonna be for Anakin, because I like Anakin just more, and say what you want, but whatever. But I think Dooku's a great addition to this game. He can definitely be played as a team player with the weakness ability and the stun ability. But they might get annoying, because I made a couple tweets. Most games I'm just getting thrown around, pulled, froze, choked, stunned, stabbed, shocked. I'm just getting to a point where I'm tired of all these stun abilities and all these abilities that can knock you to the ground and pummel you. I play against some garbage Luke kids that like force push you and then repulse, and then Rey mind tricks you, and then Obi-Wan mind tricks you. It's just, it gets to the point where there's so many abilities that can just knock you the fuck down. It gets kind of annoying, but that's probably due to my own fault, because sometimes I don't play as best as I would like to. But it's just something that I think that it's an overreaction that to people that have the Dooku's 2 stun abilities kind of that he has. But I mean, it's not that big of a deal. They're not if it would be a big deal if the shock had a longer range, or if the mobility effect was like really slow. It's definitely noticeable, don't get me wrong, but you can notice it a lot more, and it doesn't make you as slow. If you just keep jumping, like, you know, whenever you get stung with anything, you just keep jumping over and over again, and you can usually get away. What else do I want to talk about? But yeah, I'll try to have a guide out if I can get more games to practice with them. Either I get stuck on teams that are losing marginally and some kids playing as Dooku and not doing anything, or I get stuck on the hero side every game I try to join and teammates still aren't doing anything because they just want to play as Dooku, so they want the round to be over. And so I got kind of frustrated. Also, Resident Evil 2 just came out yesterday, or today, so I'm going to be playing that a little bit, well, actually a lot. Take a break for a little bit from Star Wars, but I'll try to have a guide out. I might try after this video to go get some more gameplay of him and get my more thoughts. I'm only like level 3 or 4 with him, so I definitely have to get all the cards maxed out and everything before I give you guys my full take on him. I'm also just going to try to get more gameplay to put in. This is like one of the only gameplays I recorded. It's like as long as the Xbox will let me record 10 minutes. I'll try to get a better one where I don't die as much and get a lot more kills, but this is probably my best one because teammates were decent and I had a friend playing, so alright, so that's pretty much what I want to cover. I don't want to ramble anymore because I feel like I'm kind of like going off and everything. But yeah, I would definitely, if you have the 35,000 credits, to buy Dooku, because he's a really good character. I would grind to get him, and hopefully his skins look pretty good. I heard about the fucking pajama skin and all this stuff. So he's a good character. So I would recommend going for him and trying him out, and then I'll make a guide in the next coming week or whatever. But yeah, I just want to leave you guys with the last minute of gameplay. Alright, so this has been the video, guys. Thank you guys. Like if you enjoyed. Comment down below what you want to see next, what hero you want to see for another guide next, and all that. Subscribe and turn the notification button on so you get updated on frequent content. As always, have a great day.
How does it feel to know your training led me to the wisdom of the Sith? Brave, but foolish. I've been looking forward to this.